Good morning. This is the Paradise Unicorn Priestess bringing you day 55 of A Course in Miracles, the Yin translation, where we use female words. And this is February 24th if you're starting at the new year. The totality of the realm. Whenever you deny a blessing to a sister, you will feel deprived because denial is as total as love. It is as impossible to deny part of the childship as it is to love in part, nor is it possible to love it totally at times. You cannot be totally committed sometimes. Denial has no power in itself, but you can give it the power of your mind, whose power is without limit. If you use it to deny reality, reality is gone for you. Reality cannot be partially appreciated. That is why denying any part of it means you have lost the awareness of all of it. Yet, denial is a defense, and so it is as capable of being used positively as well as negatively. Used negatively, it will be destructive because it will be used for attack. But in the service of the Holy Spirit, it can help you recognize part of reality and thus appreciate all of it. Mind is too powerful to be subject to exclusion. You will never be able to exclude yourself from your thoughts. When a sister acts insanely, she is offering you an opportunity to bless her. Her need is yours. You need the blessing you can offer her. There is no way for you to have it except by giving it. This is the law of God, and it has no exceptions. When you deny, you lack. Not because it is lacking, but because you have denied it in another, and therefore not aware of it in yourself. Every response you make is determined by what you think you are, and what you want to be is what you think you are. What you want to be then must determine every response you make. You do not need God's blessing because that you have forever, but you do need yours. The ego's picture of you is deprived, unloving, and vulnerable. You cannot love this. Yet, you can very easily escape from this image by leaving it behind. You are not there, and that is not you. Do not see this picture in anyone, or you have accepted it as you. All illusions about the childship are dispelled together as they were made together. Teach no one that she is what you would not want to be. Your sister is the mirror in which you see the image of yourself as long as perception lasts. And perception will last until the childship knows itself as whole. You made perception, and it must last as long as you want it. Illusions are investments. They will last as long as you value them. Values are relative. They are powerful because they are mental judgments. The only way to dispel illusions is to withdraw all investment from them, and they will have no life for you because you will have put them out of your mind. While you include them in it, you are giving life to them, except there is nothing there to receive your gift. The gift of life is yours to give because it was given you. You are unaware of your gift because you do not give it. You cannot make nothing live, since nothing cannot be enlivened. Therefore, you are not extending the gift you both have and are, and so you do not know your being. All confusion comes from not extending life, because that is not the will of your Creator. You can do nothing apart from her, and you do nothing apart from her. Keep her way to remember yourself, and teach her way lest you forget yourself. Give only honor to the children of the living God, and count yourself among them gladly. Only honor is a fitting gift for those whom God herself created, worthy of honor, and whom she honors. Give them the appreciation God accords them always, because they are her beloved children in whom she is well pleased. You cannot be apart from them because you are not apart from her. Rest in her love and protect your rest by loving. But love everything she created, of which you are a part, or you cannot learn of her peace and accept her gift for yourself and as yourself. You cannot know your own perfection until you have honored all those who were created like you. One child of God is the only teacher sufficiently worthy to teach another. One teacher is in all minds, as she teaches the same lesson to all. She always teaches you the worth of every child of God, teaching it with infinite patience, born of the infinite love for which she speaks. Every attack is a call for her patience, since her patience can translate attack into blessing. Those who attack do not know they are blessed. They attack because they believe they are deprived. Give, therefore, of your abundance, and teach your sisters theirs. Do not share their illusions of scarcity, or you will perceive yourself as lacking. Attack could never promote attack unless you perceived it as a means of depriving you of something you want. Yet, you cannot lose anything unless you do not value it, and therefore do not want it. This makes you feel deprived of it, and by projecting your own rejection, you then believe that others are taking it from you. You must be fearful if you believe that your sister is attacking you to tear the realm of heaven from you. This is the ultimate basis for all the ego's projection. Being the part of your mind that does not believe it is responsible for itself, and being without allegiance to God, the ego is incapable of trust. Projecting its insane belief that you have been treacherous to your Creator, it believes that your sisters, who are as incapable of this as you are out to take God from you. Whenever a sister attacks another, that is what she believes. Projection always sees your wishes in others. If you choose to separate yourself from God, that is what you will think others are doing to you. You are the will of God. Do not accept anything else as your will, or you are denying what you are. Deny this, and you will attack, believing you have been attacked. But see the love of God in you, and you will see it everywhere, because it is everywhere. See her abundance in everyone, and you will know that you are in her, with them. They are part of you as you are part of God. You are as lonely without understanding this as God herself is lonely when her children do not know her. The peace of God is understanding this. There is only one way out of the world's thinking, just as there was only one way into it. Understand totally by understanding totality. Perceive any part of the ego's thought system as wholly insane, wholly delusional, and wholly undesirable, and you have correctly evaluated all of it. This correction enables you to perceive any part of creation as wholly real, wholly perfect, and wholly desirable. Wanting this only, you will have this only. And giving this only, you will be only this. The gifts you offer to the ego are always experienced as sacrifices. But the gifts you offer to the realm are gifts to you. They will always be treasured by God because they belong to her beloved children who belong to her. All power and glory are yours because the realm is hers. I just continue to be gobsmacked by A Course in Miracles. I have sampled the spiritual teachings from so many sources, and many of them are wise and beautiful, but nothing smacks me and knocks me to the ground like A Course in Miracles does. That's why I keep coming back to it. Lesson 55. Review of lessons 21 through 25. Today's review includes the following. 21. I am determined to see things differently. What I see now are but signs of disease, disaster, and death. This cannot be what God created for her beloved child. The very fact that I see such things is proof that I do not understand God. Therefore, I also do not understand her child. What I see tells me that I do not know who I am. I am determined to see the witnesses to the truth in me rather than those which show me an illusion of myself. 22. What I see is a form of vengeance. The world I see is hardly the representation of loving thoughts. It is a picture of attack on everything by everything. It is everything but a reflection of the love of God and the love of her child. It is my own attack thoughts that give rise to this picture. My loving thoughts will save me from this perception of the world and give me the peace God intended me to have. 23. I can escape from this world by giving up attack thoughts. Herein lies salvation and nowhere else. Without attack thoughts, I could not see a world of attack. As forgiveness allows love to return to my awareness, I will see a world of peace and safety and joy, and it is this I choose to see in place of what I look on now. 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. How could I recognize my own best interests when I do not know who I am? What I think are my best interests would merely bind me closer to the world of illusions. I am willing to follow the guide God has given me to find out what my own best interests are, recognizing that I cannot perceive them by myself. I do not know what anything is for. To me, the purpose of everything is to prove that my illusions about myself are real. It is for this purpose that I attempt to use everyone and everything. It is for this that I believe the world is for. Therefore, I do not recognize its real purpose. The purpose I have given the world has led to a frightening picture of it. Let me open my mind to the world's real purpose by withdrawing the one I have given it and learning the truth about it. There you go. Another day of A Course in Miracles for you to practice. Until next time.